at you. Just you have the self-awareness to fucking walk.
Oh my god. What the heck? You're blending in with the shadows, man.
No, I wasn't.
Are you mad?
You're just blind. Why do people always assume I'm mad? I get mad when people assume I'm mad.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, I don't want your apologies. How'd shift go?
It was fine.
For the record, I'm tired, not mad.
I know.
What do you mean you know? You don't know.
What? I could tell you're tired. Wow. I could have put my hands up. I could have put my hands up. Are you asking? Okay. Alright, you love doing this, don't you?
Shut up.
Mm-hmm. It's that wandering hand, isn't it?
I will drop you.
No, don't. I'm kidding.
Firmly grasp it.
Okay.
I spent all my money today, and then I made back, I'm at 13 grand.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm gonna go to phase 4 soon.
I just don't have the energy to stay on shift any longer, though. Plus, there's, like, no calls.
True. Zell's sleeping at the house. So is Grayson.
Okay. Both of them are there?
Yeah, but Zell is really chill today. He was actually... He came
Zell is bearable. Grayson pisses me off. And I still don't trust him.
Wait, really?
What?
I just didn't know that. Why didn't you say anything?
What, that I don't trust your long-lost brother that popped up out of nowhere that we know nothing the fuck about, really?
That's fair. Do you want me to take his
think
key
that was
away?
something that needed to... Huh?
Do you want me to take his key away?
You kinda already did that.
Wait, what?
Did I? I'm on the wrong road.
What do you
Am I on
mean?
the wrong road? Am I high?
Yeah, you are. It's
Fuck,
lower
I'm on
Didion.
Diddy and Drive. Fuck.
Do you want me to take his key away or not?
And all I'm saying is, look at the facts here. And this is me as an officer. And you're an officer now, so you should understand this too. You have an individual who, for the better part of the majority of their life, was raised in a different environment that we know nothing about. We know nothing of his thoughts as far concerning his family. Does he feel abandoned? He randomly popped up out of nowhere. Does he have any ulterior motives? We know nothing about the guy. Hell, for all we fucking know, he could say that he's your brother because he knows him and not actually be him.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm just saying, I sleep with a gun under my pillow.
Back up! Oh! I've seen this episode before. Jericho! I mean, I'm here.
Ow.
I ended up in the parking lot.
Sorry.
You're good, you're good. You didn't know.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. That was a weird experience. I feel like I was at MRPD all over again.
Sorry.
Stop apologizing. That was fun.
You know what I noticed?
Huh.
Come here.
What?
So,
Uh-oh, this is about to be a serious
something
talk.
that I noticed. Fuck, why does that have to be serious?
You crossed your arms. Like this.
Ha 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 ha, very funny. Question.
Hmm.
Why do you still call me Jericho?
That was instinct.
Hmm.
I call you Jericho because we're on duty together. What do you want me to call you, baby?
Being serious.
Okay, I'm sorry. I call you Jericho sometimes when I'm slightly panicked. I think it's kind of instinct. Because I first knew you as Jericho. So every time I needed you and I was screaming your name, it was always Jericho.
That wasn't the case yesterday.
Oh my. I know that wasn't the case yesterday.
I'm sorry, I saw an opportunity, I took it. Alright, back to the Grayson thing.
I was screaming a lot of things yesterday.
I'm going to yeet you back into the void. I swear to God.
What?
The void.
You said it. I just added on to it.
Reyna! Grayson.
Okay.
Has none of these thoughts ever crossed your mind before?
They have, but I don't know. I'm kind of used to my family being fucked up, in a way, which is really bad. That it's kind of just like expected of me. But I don't know. He went missing, you know, when we went to New York. He showed up for like a day and then was gone again.
That's another thing. He went on a road trip with Zell and then just disappeared.
He showed up with Zell, he just never left his room.
I know nothing about the guy. Not a fucking inch. Besides the fact that he's quote-unquote supposedly your brother. I want a DNA test, first of all.
I can arrange that. I can definitely arrange that.
It's gonna take a while for that fucker to earn my trust.
I mean, he's not really around that much, let's be honest. Probably gonna be like
in her home, Reyna.
I know. I could kick him out.
A little late for that.
Yeah, but he wasn't a tent in the backyard. I could put him back in the backyard, just like
what
over
you
the
mean
wall.
with the tent that you put inside the rich guy's glove box?
Oh
Shut
shit! I'll go buy him a big tent.
Oh my fucking God!
There's a big tent. There's like a medium and a big.
I'm gonna smack you.
Mm.
I'm gonna eat myself off this fucking.
Don't do
I'm
it.
so glad we live on a cliffside, so I could just end it all in one fell swoop.
I don't like this. Stop talking like that. You want to really talk about something that's like tea?
When?
Yeah.
Like, are we actually on the same thought process?
Yeah,
then?
we are. That's kind of
What
sick.
were you gonna say?
What? What about Theo, man?
I think Wynn's memeing.
Are you sure? Because I said
Yeah,
that
also, that's not what I was pertaining to when it came to Wynn.
Oh.
I was more so thinking about us, but sure.
Oh.
Let's stick
Well,
on
I told her that I've
apparently.
been talking to Theo all week, and she goes, well, you're the only one, apparently. And I was like, oh, damn.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's news to me.
Anyways, what were you gonna say about Wynn?
She's playing matchmaker.
Crazy, since we already matched ourselves.
Yeah, so she's like, when are you gonna make it official? And I was like, I kind of skipped a couple bases here.
You did,
Am I
especially
going in
last night.
reverse? I did reverse.
Okay.
So, I don't know. Is it proper to just ask you a bold question like that, and I haven't even taken you on an actual date? Like, we work a lot, and I'm always gonna be a workaholic, so
I'm a workaholic too, so I don't mind bold.
I'm aware you're a little worse than me sometimes.
True.
One of the main issues I had in past relationships was that I didn't give enough of myself because I always prioritized my job.
Okay.
And I've kind of just gotten to the point where I accept that me being a workaholic is just going to be a very big part of who I am, because it, I guess, on a more psychological level, it fills a part of me that feels uh, incomplete.
Okay.
So I'm always going to be that person that deep dives into my work, because I don't know if it's me avoiding my issues or it's my type of therapy and how I deal with things. But either way, it's something that is a constant in my life at this point, and that's not going to change. So, with that in mind, you could either you could do a couple things. You could accept that and think that everything will be good, and then realize that I don't spend enough time. Or you could, accept that and things just be fine because you are a bit of a workaholic too.
A bit. I seem to be making 8 times more money than you because I'm working so much.
Yeah, well, I also have a second job that is more demanding than yours.
Okay, that's fair.
Mm-hmm. But with that in mind,
Yes.
I don't. Huh? Guess what?
Whatever question you're gonna ask.
I was making a statement, not a question.
Oh.
Huh. Uh, I still haven't taken you on a proper date. And I
And?
honestly don't know when I'll be able to do that.
Well, I'm here.
So,
I'm always here.
is it improper to just skip steps?
No.
Or is it fine because we're already very unorthodox?
If you
In
look
every sense of the word.
if you look at it, our whole time knowing each other has always been that word.
Unorthodox.
Yeah. Because we met at a tattoo shop and I said, "Ew, you're a cop." And then
The irony.
The irony of all that is kind of wild. But, you saved my life more than I can count. So, we're already pretty unorthodox in that sense.
I can be your hero, baby.
I will jump off the wall.
God damn, that is a good fucking song. Where's my Spotify?
Anyways.
Oh, please continue.
We've never been orthodox. We've never been going on a date, and we've been fighting people who want to hurt me or kill me or kidnap me or torture me. We've been fighting people who constantly shit on us. It's not orthodox at all because we've done it together since the beginning. So I don't understand why orthodox is also very lame. Not to lie. We don't fit that standard.
Fair.
Hmm? What'd you say?
I said fair.
It's not like we looked at each other day one and was like, damn, let's go on a date. We took a long road to get here. Very long. 3 cities. Long. And 1 trip to New York. That's not very orthodox, if you ask me. We've also been through way too much to be orthodox, honestly. Because you're the person that knows me the best. And that's kind of wild to me.
You're right. I do know you the best. And I know that there's a lot of things that you missed out on. So why would I deny you something traditional?
My life's never been traditional.
I don't know. I kind of just want to make up for the things you didn't have. I'm being dumb. Ignore me.
No, you're not. I hear you. I understand what you're saying. I don't know what it's like to be normal. I've never had that. I've been surviving my whole life. Quite literally. So I don't know what it's like to have a normal life. I don't know what it's like to have a good childhood. I don't know what it's like to have good people that love you. I don't know any of that. Until recently. But besides that, nothing. It's been kind of crazy how hard it's been for me to overcome everything. And even then, I joke about it like it's not a big deal, even though
I hate when you do that.
it keeps me up at night. I know you know that.
I do.
But I joke about it because it makes me feel like it doesn't hurt as much.
Yeah, but I also don't. Sometimes I worry that when you joke about it, that you are starting to look at it a little bit too lightheartedly and becoming complacent. Like yesterday when you said something about the pariah guy and you just, haha, wouldn't be the first time. I'm not gonna lie, that pissed me off.
I'm numb.
I get that. I do. But the last thing I want to think about is the possibility of something like that happening to you again because I will lose my shit.
I think a lot of people will.
No, I don't. I told you what happened with Tyler and that inner conflict I had with myself that went against everything, every good moral that I stood on. I don't. I don't know what I'm capable of when
Okay.
I'm pushed that far.
Hold on. Because now you sound like Oliver did.
What does that mean?
A little bit before he died, he was in a conversation with me. And he talked about how we knew that Eric was capable of a lot, but he didn't know how much Oliver was capable of. Eric, I mean, didn't know how much Oliver was capable of. And he essentially was trying to do vigilante ass shit. And I don't know, you saying that just now made me think of that. Not like it's bad, but I get what you're saying. I would do very bad things if it happened to you, so I get it.
I've been put in the position of worrying about your life and your well being so many times. And each time it's like this little voice in the back of my head slowly getting louder. I heard that thing loud and clear when we were at Calafia Way. Just begging for Eric to give me a reason to shoot him. And when I did it, I felt so bad about it because I had never killed anyone before. And while realistically, the longer I've been a cop, the more it was, you know, justified. Your life was in danger, my life was in danger, Terry's life was in danger. If I didn't do something, one of us could have got hurt. But that little voice was so very proud of what I did. And that scares me. And with Tyler, I was in uniform. He was in cuffs. He was arrested. Justice was being served. But that didn't feel like enough for me. And I acted out irrationally and went against my moral code. And all that really told me is that I don't know what I'm really capable of until emotions get high and I'm pressed.
That's usually how it
And that
goes.
slightly scares me. I didn't think I was ever that person who would slam a 95's head into a fucking door when I'm taking out of a patrol car. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I was capable of that. So at this point, I don't know what I'm capable of. And that scares the shit out of me.
You're where I was when I shot my dad.
I feel like that scenario is a little bit different from what I'm talking about.
It is. Don't get me wrong. But, it's not at the same time because that little 14-year-old girl that suffered so much, even though my family was on the ground bleeding from a hammer, which I remember it very vividly today because of what's happened today. And I know for a fact that I will not be sleeping tonight that well. But
You will.
huh?
With a little bit of help.
Anyways.
That wasn't what I meant. That was more like a chill movie and just some R&R.
Okay.
Get your mind off of it.
That child in me, the one that sometimes comes out to play when I'm comfortable somewhere around people, the one that jokes and makes lighthearted things seem better, the kid I never got to be, that one. When I shot him, she was grinning from ear to ear. Creepy. Then just standing next to me, yanking on my shirt in a way, just being like, I mean, finish it. And I almost did. But I chose not to. I thought maybe he'd just die anyways and I wouldn't have to worry about it. But, that wasn't the case. And it kills me that I just didn't get to do it then. And I didn't finish it. So it's not the same. I know that. I get what you're saying. But in a way, I know the darkness. I've lived it. If I had just smothered my dad in his sleep, I wouldn't be here right now. in this
plant infested house.
No, I like being here. I just mean like mentally. Where I became a cop to be the prodigy kid that he never thought I could be. It's kind of funny that he picked Oliver instead of me at this rate.
Each one of his kids had the capacity to become whatever the fuck they wanted and be prodigies in their own world.
Not me.
I'm saying that no matter what he said, your life is your own. If you want to be the best, if you want to be a prodigy, if you want to, I don't know, be president of the fucking United States, you are capable of that, and the only person in your way is you.
I guess. Growing up with the two people in your life that raise you, quote unquote raise, telling you that you're not enough and never will be enough, and
Get it? It's a lot of mental manipulation to get past.
uh-huh.
You hear it enough times, you start to believe it, and you hear enough times after that, it just becomes part of who you are.
And then living it again when you're an adult, because they rise from the dead.
Yeah.
And hurt you mentally, physically. And then when I came to this city and I had those mushrooms by accident, I heard his voice screaming at me a few times that I haven't heard in a while.
That's one of the reasons why I prefer you never drink.
Yeah. Hallucinating him in front of me isn't fun either.
No, it's not.
Especially when I'm with Grayson. So then, the fucked up part of my brain's like, shit, he doesn't know Grayson's alive. I have to protect him. Even though that instinct is still there. To jump in front of anything that he throws at me.
Well, you ain't doing much of that right now besides rotting in some fucking... Actually, probably not even rotting. Pretty sure they cremate dickheads that nobody cares about.
Yeah. I don't care. He's cities away now. I'm just happy I saw him dead now. Confirmed kill.
Seeing is believing. Yeah, I'm pretty good at my job. Two to the chest pretty made that quick. But I get the mental manipulation, I get trying to get past certain things that people try to press into your head. I'm sure it hasn't been to the lengths that you dealt with, but I know it on a personal level. It's one of the reasons I became a cop.
Mm-hmm.
My uncle, for the longest time, blamed me for my dad dying. I mean, here you have a kid who, the better part of their life, was just her and her dad. And we didn't have the best relationship because of my mother passing.
Bug.
He was grieving and I was selfish because I didn't understand the relationship that he had with my mother. Because, you know, she's military. I barely saw her. The things that I know about her are mainly things that he told me. So, I don't know. I felt a bit
That's
neglected
funny.
in a way. Didn't give him his time. Became an ass. Became a brat. So I just kind of... We argued a lot. And, I don't know. I guess the main thing I could be happy about out of that whole situation is that at least me and him, to some extent, made up before he died. But, I feel like a lot of times that if I wasn't being such a brat, if I wasn't being such a ungrateful child, if I just took time to understand what he was feeling and not act out, that maybe we wouldn't have argued so much and maybe he wouldn't have felt like he had to do anything he could to apologize for it. One of the things I can
Good night,
say
Bob.
about dying, one of the main things that I'm scared of, is not death itself, but dying alone, dying in pain. I don't want to go through what my dad did. And I don't know. When you get into a car crash and everything becomes a hazy blur, your brain's out of focus and you're just trying to take in your surroundings, right? But there's something very jarring about the smell of burning gasoline, the feeling of your whole body feeling like it's on fire, just your muscles ache out of control. Broken bone or two, couple shards of glass. But somehow you can still walk, you can still stand on your feet and take in everything as it is. But then you look and see where the car went when it flung you from it, and you just see it pressed up against a tree. And you look around for your dad, and you just find him between the car and the tree. And the longer you stand there, it's not the sound of a grown man in pain that's the worst. It's the silence that comes when it stops. When he's not in pain anymore. I don't ever want to go through what he did. Um, I went very off track. I'm sorry.
You're good.
But one of the reasons that I became a cop was not just because of,
She mixed two 4.0 AJ with
uh,
5.0 AJ.
wanting to help people that are in similar positions as myself, but because being a cop also gives me a sense of control over my life in a way that no other way has. So, uh, that's one of the things, right, that helped me, not really helped, but kind of just made me look at you at first, because I had heard about what happened during Christmas and I understood it to a certain degree, because my uncle blaming me for my dad dying. And have you ever heard this thing about like how you can have a sibling
Mm-hmm.
and then you can compare it to, say, twins, and how they have like some kind of bond that's like really really strong compared to like normal siblings? You ever heard about that?
Yes, I think so.
So my uncle and my dad were twins, two peas in a pod. So losing my dad My uncle drank a lot, and everything that he blamed me for, he made sure that I was aware of it in some pretty physical ways of beating the shit out of me. And he convinced me so hard that it was my fault that I never tried to run away from it. Every time he hit me, I felt I deserved it. But I mean, everybody has a breaking point, so uh, eventually enough was enough, and I ran. But only because I felt like it was getting to that point where it was pressing towards my fears. Uh, but you know, I was on the streets for a bit, got involved in drugs. Dawn found me. She pushed me to finish school. And next thing you know it, a couple years later, big old bad cop. I feel like I just info dumped on you, and I apologize. I never really talk about that stuff.
I like hearing about it. I'm listening.
Hmm. But yeah.
I mean, you know all about my past, so I like hearing about yours.
Uh, well, at least the difference between your past and my past is that I read a lot of yours on a piece of paper before I even knew you. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But uh,
I'm getting goldfish.
I have certain triggers because of my uncle.
Okay, hit me. No, that's not. Okay, wait. That's not what I meant.
Great choice of words.
I mean, tell me.
Okay. Uh, the sound of a aluminum bat scraping against stone.
Okay.
The smell of Cuban cigars.
Okay. That I don't mind, but I agree on the bad thing. I hate bats.
Yeah, it sucks because Jada sometimes smokes those and it drives me up a wall.
Okay.
But it's also a very distinct cologne you like to wear all the time. I can't remember the name of it, but if I smell it, I don't know. Those particular things just, as soon as my brain processes what they are, what I smell, what I hear, what I feel, I'm a teenager again, hiding in a closet. So you're not the only one with triggers. I'm not that big and bad and tough.
I know you're not.
Mm.
I'm. Sometimes when I'm triggered, I don't even tell anybody.
It's
I just.
noticeable.
What?
Sometimes it's noticeable.
Like what?
Uh, Men raising their voice. You get timid. Your hands get shaky. Sometimes, like you're about to sweat.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been a couple times where you've had triggers, and I've just been in your space to try to give you something to focus on. Grab your hand, bring you back to reality, ground you a bit, make you focus on what is actually there.
Okay. Not wrong. Not wrong.
Those type of things, they help me too. You just gotta kind of think about what is actually real and what is just your mind. It's not easy, and it doesn't always work, but something's better than nothing. But in any case, you have made a lot of progress, and I am proud of you for it, and you will continue to do so because you put in a lot of work and effort, and you're seeing the rewards of that effort. Okay.
Okay. Now, what were you getting at in the beginning of this conversation?
Yeah, I did detail or derail way off the subject, but since we're so fucking unorthodox,
I think I know.
and I don't see anything about us changing anytime soon to where we can do things remotely traditional in any type of way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to just be kind of a thing.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, uh,
Please don't yell on the ground.
I am not. What the
Okay,
fuck?
good. No,
I
I
have a
know.
bad knee. You know this. Why would I do that?
Okay, alright.
Unless.
No.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Uh, would you want to have, I don't know, possibly my dumbass, supposedly. Do you want to be my girlfriend?
Yeah. I don't know why that took you so long to say.
Because I am a professional at work. When it comes to my personal life, I am a fucking disaster.
Okay.
Yeah, I could, go flying into gunfire, easy peasy, but, asking someone to date me is like pulling out teeth.
That's a weird image.
Yeah, you should have saw when I first asked Jada. It was horrible.
Yeah.
There was a whole, like, grand display, and I went over the top, but it's because I knew, like, one of the main things she found attractive about me was that I was funny. So, I dressed up in a fucking I stole the college mascot suit and was like following her around, and she didn't know it was me the whole day. And then she just like got to the point where she was getting pissed off that I was following her, and then I just kind of started a flash mob.
What the fuck?
Yeah, me and a bunch of people on my soccer team decided to flash mob her. We did Thriller.
No, you
Did I tell you that the
not.
mascot for our school was an otter? So I was dressed up as a big ass otter.
Doing Thriller.
Yep.
That's... Okay.
Yep. And that is the stupidity that I went to in college. I mean, she was my first girlfriend, so I did kind of go over the top.
Yeah, I don't need all that.
Yeah, I'm a bit more simple now.
Okay, good.
You're extraordinary, but I'm simple.
Well, I am not. What?
You are.
Mm,
You are.
I disagree, but I can't exactly disagree now because I don't want you to throw me through the wall again.
I could.
Don't do it.
I'm thinking about it.
No. Oh my.
Dana. I'm not.
I'll be sad.
Come on.
Oh.
You should've went to bed. You have a perfectly good gate and she just fucking jumps it anyway.
Why not?
Hood rat shit.
So about this R&R, what if I wanna spoof it up a bit?
What the fuck does that mean?
Not so much resting.
Oh. I mean, that was already on my plan, to be honest.
Oh, bet? Hey, yo.
I unlocked the door.
Did you, though?
It did. Home sweet fucking home.
I can't see the chairs. Oh, now I can.
Pause. There you go.
Okay. Wait.
Is there a bitch in here? Oh my fucking... I'm not Grayson. I'm gonna be quiet. He brought the turtle. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Leave the turtle.
Shh. It's fine, it's fine. I got this, I got this.
Oh.
Oops.
I got it. Are you...
It's fine.
Alyssa.
It's fine. I'm not actually gonna cook him. I'm just leaving him in here. Mission complete. We got him.
Oh, God.
You can just walk in a fucking circle or something. Wait, do you think it's gonna starve?
Yeah? There's lettuce in the fridge. Throw it in there.
I'm gonna put a carrot in there. Wait, can turtles get fat?
No.
Hmm.
Because then their shell won't fit.
Wouldn't the shell just get bigger?
No.
There, I threw a carrot in there and a cup of water. I mean, honestly, if I turn it on right now, that'd be some bomb-ass turtle soup. I'm
Oh
just
my
saying.
god. Stop.
What?
That's just turtle. Leave him alone.
Fuck that turtle.
Oh my god.
Saw nothing.
Okay.
Swear it.
I didn't see anything. I went to bed last night.
No, you didn't.
What?
You were in the bedroom, but you didn't go to bed.
Why not?
Bye. I need to take my meds.
I need to do one thing. Hold on. Ow.
Congratulations, you're a dunce.
Oh my god. What movie am I putting on?
It's just gonna be background noise. Put on whatever.
Okay. I'm gonna need to hydrate. Yeah, what we should play. Oh man. Have you heard anything about the heart transplant?
Well, like I said before, I was looking at some other options until I hear something back about that.
Okay.
Pacemaker and whatnot.
Okay.
Okay. It's fine. I'm fine.
Don't say that you're fine if you don't feel fine. That is, you yell at me all the time for that shit.
Comparably to other conditions I've been in, this is nothing.
Okay, I say that too.
Okay, and how do you think I feel when you do it?
Okay, well, can we both agree to stop together?
Can you stop? Is that something physically and mentally that you can actually do?
I could try.
You could try.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Sure, then I'll try to.
Okay.
My
I'll stop
hand's a bit
saying...
shaky, but it's nothing.
Okay, do you know why?
Just nerves. doing a lot of driving that I'm used to lately. Arthritis in my hand.
I will finish my phase 4 in one day just so I could drive you around. That's crazy.
Don't rush yourself, I swear to God. I'll be fine. Sometimes I just kind of sit and chill for a bit. I just so happened to sit and chill where I shot your dad.
Yeah, I saw you there.
Yeah. Kind of just. Sometimes I go to certain places and I kind of just relive parts of my life and just, you know.
In the other city, I I went to the marina and I stood there for an hour
I
on the
still go
dock.
to the marina and wonder how different things might be if Oliver were still alive.
I think about that all the time. I'm
I'd
taking
still
Theo
be
there.
roasting him and he probably would have patented my fucking sippy cup and got rich off of it. Or be one of the degenerates that I get stuck chasing around the city.
True.
I feel like if he was still alive, he may not have become a cop.
May not let me.
No. I'm saying that dealing with that whole situation with Oliver dying and the support that you got from us and all the
That was
support you
wild.
got from us after the fact and the condition that you were in because of his death, that was a stepping stone for you. If Oliver didn't die, you wouldn't have got that.
Yeah, not wrong.
So, for all I know, you might still be a degenerate, but you'd be happy and with your brother. And honestly, I'm fine with either as long as you're happy.
I like being a cop more.
As far as you know.
No, I live that life. I don't like that life.
Sure.
hmm
You can go back to it at any time.
I'm aware. I don't want to. Plus,
Hmm.
that was like a turning point for when I wanted to be a cop, but like ever since that Hammer situation where like 18 cops pulled up on us, I kind of wanted to be a cop then too, but I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I had went off duty maybe 10 minutes before that call. So I didn't respond.
Wild.
Hmm. It was Christmas and that was a bit depressing. I don't do holidays because just don't see the point.
I don't either.
But sometimes I miss when I did celebrate. Sometimes I miss being a kid. And my dad would always make the most outrageous gifts. It wasn't that he bought anything. I never wanted him to buy anything. I always told him to make me something because he was a carpenter and he was good with his hands. I guess I kind of inherited something from him. But
Oh.
I'm going away now.
Is she F8? Yeah, the RP nerds are going nuts. I'm hydrating as we speak. I love the RP Vortex. Hey, Banana, do you know why Reyna's frowning? He would be in here with her brothers. He used to sleep on the living room couch, remember? True, Bug. Reyna had about 8 nightmares tonight. By the way, chat.